Guys, this is CrossFit Now's apparel store. So you will be able to come on here now and order all of your apparel. So I'm going to give you a little tour and show you how this works. First, you're going to start off by choosing your category over here to the side. I'm going to go ahead and just click on the women's category. So once you do that, you're going to see we now have a lot of choices of apparel. Anything from short sleeve shirts to pants to long sleeve shirts to tank tops to shorts. And what I'm going to do is show you how you can go into each one of them and make a couple adjustments. So I'm going to start off here with the boyfriend cotton tee. So if you click on that, you open up the cotton tee. A couple things you're going to see right off the bat, the quantity, obviously, that you're going to be ordering, the price, so it's $17. These two tabs are kind of important in the fact that it's going to give you a description, so if you're wondering what it's made out of, if it's a blend, if it's 100% cotton, it'll tell you all that information here. And then the sizing. I am going to be having samples sent of the products that we're going to be carrying, but I'm going to get a medium of every size so you can kind of tell if you need smaller or larger. But I definitely suggest coming on here and measuring yourself and getting the correct size. With this company, once you've added the customization of adding a logo to it, they will not do returns unless they've made an error. So you want to make sure you have the correct size. Now comes the fun part. This tab here, colors and sizes. So you can take this shirt, and if you don't want it to be gray, and say you might want it to be white or pink or blue, you can change the color to any of the shirts colors that they have here on the display. Say you choose a blue shirt, and obviously the logo is now blue on top of blue, so you can't see it that well. Then it gets even better. You go to customize this product, and you click here. Once you've done that, it's going to open up a screen where you can click on that logo. You can see it over here on the right, and it's blue right now. We're going to click here, and I can choose from any of these colors. I'm going to go ahead and just choose white, and now the logo is white, so you can see it a little bit better. But the fun doesn't stop there, guys. You can go in and add anything you want to this shirt. So go here to add design. It's going to give you a default. You're always going to want to choose the default here. And then you can choose several of our logos that we've had over the years. If you want to add any one of these logos to the shirt, you can do that instead. Or let's say you want to get a little more creative. You can click here, and they have CrossFit style designs that you can add to your shirt. Anything from the basic designs to common words, couples, swole mates, Memorial Day Murph, patriotic, popular slogans, the Punisher skull with different state flags, tons of stuff that you can go on here and play around with. So you can choose to add any of these things to your shirt by just clicking on it and hitting select design. So you can see it automatically placed it at the top here. Let's say I want to drag it down here, and obviously I don't want it to be black with my white text, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to white as well. And then you know what, it looks a little crooked, so I want to make sure that it's centered. You can go over here and hit the align button, and that's going to make sure that it's centered there on the shirt. But it looks a little busy, so maybe I don't want it on the front. All right, so I have it here on the front now. I'm going to go down to the layers where it's showing my logo and then also the picture of the snatch. I'm going to go ahead and delete the snatch. And I'm going to flip the shirt over, and on the back, I'm going to go ahead and add the design again. And again, I'm going to change it to white. I'm going to move it down a little bit on the shirt. I'm going to line it to make sure it's centered. Now let's say you're going into a competition and you have the name of your team. We're going to go ahead and add text. You can go on here and type in whatever the name of your team is. Hit add text. Go ahead and drag that up to the top. You can come in here. You can change it to whatever font you want. Change it to the color that you want. You can make it bigger. You can drag it to move it around, or you can use this as well. You can rotate it However you want to do it, you can create whatever you want on the shirt. This shirt, you can do the front and back. There are other shirts and pant designs that you can actually add things to the sleeves and to the back of the pants. So make sure you check those out. Don't just assume it's front and back, because some of them have different options of where you can add stuff. One thing I do want to point out, though, it's all fun to create and add different things, but your $17 shirt with the stuff that you just added is now $24.75. So, all good things come at a cost. Make sure as you're building your shirt, you're keeping an eye on your price as it goes up or down. And then you just want to make sure that you have the color of shirt that you want, the correct size that you want, and the quantity you want. And then you can go to add cart and add it to your cart. One of the other things that you can do as you're building these is you can actually save the creation as you're going through and you're starting to create it. If you want to work on it later, you can go ahead and save it, and it will save it to your account that you've created on this website. You can also share it on Facebook if you want to create a shirt and show people what you made. You could do that as well. So this is for everything that we have. Every piece of apparel you can go in and you can customize to whatever you want it to look like, with our logo and with other designs as well. So I hope you guys have fun.